0, 1.
Hello and welcome to Casablanca Cargo. This is Kathy and I'm continuing with my paper Tapestry junk journal. Now, in the first video I showed you me painting this, which is about 40 inches long. I'm going to cut this piece off. I don't know, it was tore. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Now, I've got, as I said in the sneak peek at the end of the last video, I have distance with sky, I have mid-range, and I have close-up. And hopefully, I'm going to put this all together correctly. Also, I have my air conditioner on, so some of this, I'm just going to put some music on because it's, I can't turn the air off now or I'll die. So I'm using school glue. I got this big jug of school glue at, I don't remember now, one of the thrift stores. And I thought, oh, it's a bargain, It was, I think, it was marked at $12 and it was half price day. And I thought, oh, I got a deal. Well, the regular price at like Staples was $7. And it is also, I thought it was not open, but when I did finally open it, it was a little glumpy at the top. So when this glue becomes glumpy, I'm just going to add a little bit of water. I'm not going over the surface of the pictures too much. This is just to get it down in a fast way, and hopefully it will be secure when I go on to the next step in the next video. So I'm just, see, that one got real bumpy. It's just weird how some of them just, anyway, it's not going to hurt anything if it's bumpy. So this is just some very interesting looking sky that I wanted to put into the line here. And then I got confused, like which way. It's a good thing I kept that writing because I would have put it in upside down because it's so different. So that's the one strip. Now here we come to the next strip. And the glue is starting to thicken up a bit. And anyway, I went through all of my magazines. I went to go find some new magazines, and the one thrift store didn't have any magazines, and the other one wanted $2 a piece for the magazines. And my favorite thrift store that has 25-cent magazines was closed on the day that we went out thrifting. So I came back home and dug out all of my magazines plus the travel brochures that I get, travel magazines that I get every year. I sign up for California tourism, and they send me the travel magazines, and they reuse a lot of the pictures, which is understandable. So, I tried not to duplicate anything, and also I was just looking for any pictures without people, and tourism. They got people in them, of course, because they want people to come and visit. Okay, so this was it was okay. So did you catch that? Because I didn't until I was editing this video. I thought I put that in upside down. I just absolutely put that last piece in upside down. And I'm just going back over and making sure the edges are glued. And then so I looked at the video and went, oh my god, it's upside down. So I thought I caught it quick enough that I could just peel it off, and no, it was already drying. But here is the beauty of junk journaling. There are no mistakes. So yeah, it's upside down, and I'm going to peel off as much as I can, which was not enough. And yeah, so I was like, oh great, so now what? Well, let's go to the pile. And this is where stacking up enough, so I didn't have enough to actually fill that in again with the same scene. So, but having enough pulled papers for the ephemera for the project, pulling more than enough, having extra, this is where it came in handy. And I like that upper level there, so I'm just gonna rip it with the ruler. You've seen me do that. I have several videos where I just go through magazines and rip them up and speed up the video, so it's a lot of fun. I'll link the video for that if you want to see what I'm talking about. So as I was gluing all these, I thought, I probably should have ripped all the edges, and that's just a lot of pain. So I didn't, and it'll work out. Now here I put some water into the glue because it was getting thick. And now I'm going to go in with my mid-range images and put them on the timeline. Is that a timeline? No. Tapestry line, huh? I don't know. So again, I was looking for things that didn't have people, too discernible. It was kind of hard, especially with the California pictures, but I kept at it, and this time I did tear all the edges. And again, also I got a damp paper towel, and that's one of my problems. I used to, when gluing stuff, I just almost glue my fingers, especially back when I was starting, and I was like, if I just had a damp paper towel, I could keep going instead of sitting here going, everything's sticking now, the papers are sticking. Of course, these being magazine images are going to wrinkle, and I think that will just, it won't detract from the finished project. I think it will add to it, or at least, look appropriate. And so I'm just gonna keep laying these down into the line. I want to go as quick as I can and not really fuss about placement at this point. I don't want to duplicate any pictures, which I think I had a couple of duplicates, but I tried to keep them at least out of the same length of paper. And I did speed up this video 3.5 times so it would go faster, because I want to show you my process, and maybe you'll stick around and watch. There is let's see here, I forgot to do the side. And I figure that doesn't matter. I'll be going over that again anyway with something else. And up in the corner there you can see some writing, and I don't think that's gonna, on some of those pictures at the top, those aren't gonna matter either when all is said and done. Okay, let me turn on some music and let's keep going.